next week. That's right, we don't have them Friday, do we? Why? Oh. Well,
Battery low.
When the lights are out and you stumble in the dark, you kept pushing on, but then you went too far. When your ship has sailed and all your dreams are lost, everything is wrong, you feel like it's your fault. Just remember, I will be there for you, baby. Remember, there's nothing out there to get you, don't forget it. When life goes lemons, just you're stronger now than you ever been. You gotta leave now, it's time to catch the wind. You will climb up high and look through the clouds, and when you're feeling low, I know you'll bounce back. Oh, and just remember, I will be there for you, baby. Remember, there's nothing out there to get you, don't forget it. When life throws lemons, just call me. Just call me. Just call me. Just call me.
Welcome everybody to the Kool-Aid Monster Cup Series. My name's Joseph Lester. Damon Lester's here with me today, and we're wrapping up qualifying, heading in for a great show. What do you expect tonight?
Expect to see some rooting and gouging and putting the bumper at each other, but hopefully that'll save off toward the end of the race. Hopefully we'll get some good racing toward the middle, beginning and middle part of the race. We'll have stages at 45 and 90 tonight, and then we'll go all the way to 150. And looking forward to some good action here at the paperclip of Martinsville, Virginia.
Yeah, I mean, these guys definitely gonna be in such a tight proportion to each other. If we get some green flag laps, it's gonna be between who can get through the lap traffic the best and who can't.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be all about getting, on and off pit road. Um, you know, getting on that inside line is going to be key. If you get on the outside here, you're going to get stuck and you're going to go backwards. So um, we'll have to see if there's any courtesy early on or how things go. But I think we're going to see an exciting race here at Martinsville.
Oh yeah, I think we're gonna see quite a bit of give and take here in the beginning, just because of these guys realize throughout the week, if they've run any officials, that I mean it's gonna be a little bit loose in the beginning, but once you get a couple laps, it'll tighten up and get some good racing in. But it's also always a threat to snap loose on exit, because if you're pushed tight center, then you're just gonna snap loose exit.
Yeah, these guys are just going to have to take their time. They're going to have to get some heat in their tires. Um, don't quite think the temperatures here in the sim world are going to be as cool as they are up at Martinsville tonight or tomorrow night. But I think they're still going to have to get some heat in their tires before these cars are really going to grip up. So looking forward to it, and we'll see how things go.
Yeah, I mean, let's go ahead and go through our starting lineup if we can. Um, let's see here.
And this is our throwback race tonight as well, Joseph. So you're going to see some unique paint schemes out here tonight. You already see there. Ira Kohlhaas has got that old Darrell Waltrip Mountain Dew throwback, and then we've got a Kel Yarborough Bush throwback right beside him. Uh, Up here in the number 9 of James Santoyo, he's got a Darrell Waltrip. Apologize, Terry Labonte, Neil Bonnet throwback. So lots of good schemes out there. We're going to go with the starting lineup. Greg Wood is going to be on the pole tonight. Chris Mendel will start second in the 6 car. James Santoyo his third. David Lorfano will start fourth tonight. Ron Morris Jr. will start fifth. Our Cole Haas will start sixth. George Kovacic will start seventh. Bill Sleep with a good qualifying run. He'll start eighth. John McIntyre will start ninth. Alfred Denny will start 10th. Jonathan Cogswell will start 11th. And George Jewell will roll off 12th.
13th will be Sid Butler, 14th John Garrett, 15th Josh Pontbriand, 16th Angel Santiago, 17th Nolan Pontbriand, 18th Todd Cleek, 19th Zachary Cleek, 20th David Montespal, 21st James McCanney, 22nd Kyle Harbin, 23rd Zach Woods, and rounding out your field, last but certainly not least, will be the 25 car Matt Langley.
So getting ready to roll off here. We're going to have an exciting race tonight for sure. And really just excited for it, Joseph.
Yeah, I am too, and I think we're going to have a great battle between all the guys in the lead pack, which is pretty much all everywhere, but they're rolling now, and you can see them go through there. So you're gonna get one more lap around here, and while we're doing that, let's go ahead and let's go ahead and watch these guys go around.
Yeah, look at all the beautiful schemes that are out there tonight. Certainly going to be a good race. Throwing it back, Martinsville definitely one of the oldest tracks on the circuit. And it's definitely going to be an awesome race tonight. I know these guys are looking forward to it. Short track racing, a lot different than being on those mile and a half. So we're certainly looking forward to it, and we'll get going here at another lap.
Yeah, as they're going through 3 and 4. You see Barney the flagman waiting to hold the green, and there he goes. He's waving it. And as you see them go through turn 1, down into turn 2, and through the backstretch, Greg Wood will take the lead.
These guys are trying to get settled in. It's hard to get settled in at Martinsville because you still have to go. You will get run over. So hopefully these guys will get settled in here. We'll get some good laps in.
Yeah, I mean, already we're having some great battles throughout the pack. As I'm seeing a lot of give and take right now. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I sure am seeing a lot of give and take out there. Hopefully, these guys will continue to do that. And when it gets down to time to, make the money, we'll certainly be able to, see some rooting and gouging and bumper people out of the way. But right now, we'll give and take, and we'll get settled in.
Yeah, definitely. Sorry, we are having a little bit of issues with our overlay right now, but we're working on getting it fixed, and we're watching a battle for the lead between Greg Wood and, oh, there's a car stop. Not sure who that was. It looks like Josh Pontbriand.
Yeah, unfortunate for him this early.
But as we work our way through these pace laps, it's just, hey, we always see an early caution at Martinsville. I expect it to clean up, but Greg Wood and Chris Pendle, David Orfano, I feel like that's been the big three all year.
Yeah, absolutely. And just talking about, this is a throwback race. Let's just talk about some of these schemes these guys are running tonight. You got Greg Wood out front running that Martin Truex Jr. throwback, that black number 78. That also throws back similar paint scheme to Kurt Busch and also Regan Smith drove. So then you've got Chris Pendle there driving the Mark Martin throwback. Then you got David Lorfano. He's driving the David Lorfano throwback in that number 8 Lucky Dog detailing Camaro.
Ron Morris Jr.
Yeah, we've got the Bush throwback there that is an old Kel Yarborough paint scheme that Ron Morris is running. Awfully good looking car there, and George Kovacic looks like I'm gonna say a Smoky Unit throwback is what that looks like for George Kovacic. I'm sort of guessing on these. These guys didn't tell us. I'm just trying to go by what I remember from the history books. But a lot of nice schemes out here, and looking forward to seeing them beat and bang like they used to back in the old days.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a track that you can see that at a lot. And as they're going out of turn 2, the pace car lights are off, going down the back straightaway. Greg Wood, David Orfano, and Chris Pendle are your top three. So definitely,
Pace car dives off.
what we're used to seeing.
As Barney Fife Jr. You got that green flag out. And we are back green. There goes Greg Wood taking off there. Chris Pendle right on the bumper. Juan Morris Jr. having a good run there on the outside of David Orfano. Oh, he gets a little loose there. Overcooked it a little bit. And we've got the big one. That's the big one at Martinsville. Like that caught several cars up in that. He just got I don't know if he wheel hopped or what happened, but then it was pandalirium after that.
Yeah, it sure was. And look at that. Just a huge pile up.
Yeah, unfortunate for all those guys. All those guys had some really good qualifying laps tonight, and just unfortunate. Got everybody trying to slow down to get through here and try not to get any damage on their cars, because they only have one fast repair. So there you see the damage on the two of John McIntyre. The entire front clip and hood gone from that machine. That's the one thing about Martinsville, Joseph. You really don't need to. The aerodynamics are not as important here. And the last time I was at Martinsville in person, Dale Jr. drove what looked like a modified for a good portion of the race and still had a good finish. So aerodynamics not as important here, but you still want to have a good, a nice looking car out there.
Yeah, for sure.
Greg Wood remains our leader. Chris Pendle is in second.
Well, actually, It looks like we got a little bit of change. No, they let him by.
Yeah, they're getting things settled out. Everything sort of got mixed up there because of the mess on the front stretch. But yeah, unfortunate there. Ron Morris just got in there, overcooked the entrance to turn 3, and then it just, he tried to get it saved, and it just got loose on him coming out of turn 4, and then it was on from there. So, top 5 right now. You've got Greg Wood leading the race, Chris Pendle second, David Orfano third, Greg Kovchik is in 4th, and Jonathan Cogswell is up to 5th. As we're under lap 15 under the caution here at Martinsville. After the big incident on the front stretch. And then, like I said, this is our throwback race, so you'll see lots of new paint schemes out here this week for these KMM guys. I know they're wanting to get back under green as soon as possible, and hopefully we'll get back under green here in the next couple of laps. Looks like everybody. Yeah, hopefully we'll get the one to go this time around.
These guys just kind of filling out their cars so far, just figuring out what they gotta do to keep it up front, and I think it's gonna be really entertaining to see these guys beating Bang for 130 more laps.
Oh, absolutely. It's always fun, some of my first days in iRacing, I think I had to run this track about 3 or 4 times in a row, and I love it in person, but I don't like it on iRacing, so we'll just leave it at
that. I love it both ways.
Here we come. Pace car is off. Greg Wood will bring them down. And the green flag is out, and Greg Wood is off. He'll get a good jump. He gets up in front of Chris Pendle, and they're down in between. Chris Pendle looking on the inside of Greg Wood. Greg Wood sort of overcooked the entry there. This will give Chris Pendle a good shot to take the lead, and he will get by, and he is clear. Greg Wood falls back to second. Dave Lorfano now looking to get it past Greg Wood. Chris Pendle has set sail. He's now our new leader.
Todd Cleek and Alfred Denny battling side by side back here. Alfred Denny making that outside lane work. We've seen that happen a couple of times throughout the past couple of years in real life work. And another stack up.
Yeah, it looks like Nolan Pombrown got loose coming off a 4 there, and the other guys just didn't have anywhere to go. You know, this is one of those tracks that you want to hold the brake, but if you hold the brake in the middle of the track, it doesn't work out well for everybody who's coming behind you. Yeah, as you see there, Nolan Pombrown's already broadside on the front straightaway. It's unfortunate for those guys, as Alfred Denny was making his way through the field on that outside. He was making it work. Just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah, I mean, just unfortunate there. A lot of good cars getting smashed up in the early portions of the race. Let's go ahead and see if we could bring in our 4th place driver, George Kovacek. Let me see if he's in Discord. He is. This is your 4th place runner, George Kovacek. Damon, take it away.
Hey, George, it's Damon and Joseph in the booth. You got a copy, bud? Hey, George, this is Damon and Joseph in the booth. You got a copy? Well, not hearing us. We'll try to grab him later, Joseph, and we'll get back.
Yeah, unfortunate there. We couldn't get a hold of him, but we'll try to get a hold of him at a later date. But we're just going around these pace laps, ticking off. Almost what would it be? 5th of the way through?
Yeah, about 5th of the way through. You know, about 6th of the way, maybe. It's still a long way to go here at Martinsville, even in real life. It's, to get the stages seem to be a little long, in my opinion, but I think they've done a good job by shortening the race this weekend. I look forward to that. It'll put a little more urgency in the driver's mind that they don't have that extra 100 laps anymore. They got to get it done a lot sooner than before. So, that'll certainly, will give them less time to make up if they have issues early on in the race. So, here we come. Lap 24, we're hitting lap 25 as we come to the flag. Should be getting 1 to go this time around, I believe.
Yeah, just these laps will continue to tick off. I kind of expect a maybe 20-30 lap run this race. I mean, I know that's not much, but here at Martinsville for iRacing's not known for their short track physics, and I mean, they're just gonna have to figure it out throughout the race.
Well, at this point, we're going to be going to the stage. The stages are at 45, 90, and then going to 150. So, only 20 laps left in the stage. So, Chris Pendle's going to bring them around here. The pace car is off. We'll be going green. Chris Pendle brings them around. That Martin throwback. And he's off. He's got a great jump there. Greg Wood right with him.
These two are going to battle it out all day long. All season long. It has felt
absolutely.
Like. And at this point, the top 3 right now are your championship favorites.
Oh, absolutely. They're always running up front. They're always usually the top 3 in the top 3 or 4. And these guys are starting to settle in a little bit. As you see Greg Wood easing back up Closer and closer to the bumper of that.
Oh!
Oh, Greg Wood overcooks, gets a little loose there. 3 and 4. Not a lot of damage, no harm, no foul. Looks like Jonathan Coswell also got a little high there.
We start speaking good about him. It seems like every time he gets a little loose.
That's okay. I think that, sometimes you just need to back the corner up a little bit, and if you get up on that curve, it's gonna jerk those rear end around. So you gotta have to be awfully careful.
Yeah, I mean, David Orfano got a little high in 1 and 2. He was able to keep it under him. Josh Pontbriand looks like he's in a little bit of trouble. And let's see if what exactly happened here. We're watching his onboard. He's going around okay, and then just snaps.
Just got into it a little too quick there coming off the corner. You really got to watch that here at Martinsville. Yeah, that'll put us under the caution here. Lap 30. As we'll be going another 15 laps to the stage end. So laps are starting, like you said, they will start to click off pretty quick here. I mean, if we get a good green flag situation, this race will be over before we know it.
It really will. We're only 16 minutes into this race, and we're already almost through stage 1. That's just crazy to me. But it seems like not many cars have a clean car right now.
No, you're right, Joseph. There's a lot of cars, even just a small ding. You're looking at these cars as we go through the field here. There's Nolan Pontbriand missing the whole nose clip. Bill Sleep missing the front clip.
Something I'm noticing with these guys is that the farther back you go in the pack, the more damaged the cars are. I don't think that's a coincidence. It's just it's a hornet's nest back there. And
yeah, well, that's about par for the course at Martinsville anyway. So
yeah, I mean, I would expect that coming out of Martinsville.
Yeah, it's Chris Pendle is our leader here. And, it's not the dangers of this track aren't escaping anybody. As you see, we've already had Greg Wood having issues coming out of 4. So, just, something happening every lap. So,
yeah, I mean, it's just a tough track, and like you've seen in the Xfinity race here today, not many green flag laps. I think they've had like 13 or 14 cautions, and they just got another one, so definitely a entertaining race over there and over here. Remember, we're always watching your comments. If you have a favorite driver, shout them out in the comment section, and we'll shout them out. Looks like we got a David Orfano fan saying, "Go get this A Orfano to take the Hillbilly Motorsports Lucky Dog Chevy to victory lane." But yeah, just go in that comment section, comment who you like, who you think's gonna win, and we'll give them a shout out.
and just like they said in the chat, it is looking like tonight's Xfinity race for sure. And the green flag is out, and Chris Pendle's off. A great restart. David Orfano right there with him. George Kovacic, he's right there as well. But we might see some different drivers up front. George Kovacic having a great run tonight in second.
Yeah, and you can see a lot of these guys giving space early. It's mostly just been self spins here today, and I mean, we just saw that in the Xfinity race. So it's not just iRacing; it's everything. Like, nowhere's safe from the toughness of Martinsville.
Oh, absolutely. So, You
But
know, it's just
I'd like to shout out somebody myself, George Kovacic, having a great run here today. P2.
yeah, and
And
that's the key. He's not pushing his car. He's just running nice, consistent, smooth laps, and that's the key to Martinsville. You don't need to push your car. Run nice, smooth, because as we say, he pushes up there in the center of the corner. Horse, the caution is out again at lap 38.
yeah, I believe Ron Morris Jr. was in the, maybe James Santoyo. Let's see what happened here. I believe it does start with James Santoyo, and it does. He spins it. Looks like it was two different spins, just bringing out of the caution, and oh, nowhere to go for the 76 of Ron Morris Jr. He got collected up in that. Unfortunate for him, but we'll get it racked back up. And not sure if that's the comp caution. We'll have to check with the at race control and see if it is.
Now, we have 5 laps to go until the stage, so there's still 5 to go. I'm not sure if that's going to end the stage or not. But,
Yeah.
May see some guys coming down pit road here, though. No, they're going to stay out. Oh, some of these guys might do a little strategy play since this stage is coming up. But got to get those stage points.
Well, I don't expect people to even pit at the stage break. I mean, I think the earliest you're gonna pit is the right before into stage 2 or stage 2.
And you very well could be right, Joseph. These guys, the only benefit to pitting now is when these guys pit at the end of the stage, you're going to cycle up in front of them.
Well, yeah,
So,
like I was saying, I don't really even think they're gonna pit at the end of the stage. I think they'll wait till stage 2, because tire fall off hasn't been that bad, and they haven't had that many green flag laps.
you're right there. That's true. So as we are under caution here, Chris Pendle is our leader. George Kovacic is second. Dave Lafano third. Ira Kohlhaas got that Mountain Dew throwback up to fourth. Looking good as always in that Mountain Dew cars. And it looks like we've got John McIntyre up to fifth with no nose. So Greg Wood back there in sixth.
Having no nose and being up in fifth just shows how durable these cars are.
Oh, absolutely. And it shows this track really doesn't have a lot of aero dependency, so.
And, I mean, if you're down on power, it's not that big of a deal either, because...
It'll help you with wheel span.
Yeah, and because the straightaways are so short. It's almost like a shorter way.
Short way. See what you did there. Pretty good. So here we go. Pace car is off. So it looks like we'll have a 2-lap shootout for the stage win. Chris Pendle is off. George Kovacic right with him. David Lofano looking on the inside of George Kovacic.
Next
Here comes Greg Wood.
Stage.
Here comes Greg Wood on the inside. David Lofano gets the second. Here comes Greg Wood looking to get third place back.
Greg Wood, George Kovacic. This is the battle for third. Caution's out.
I believe that is for the stage there.
No, it's a huge wreck.
Oh. And then you can see the track clogs up and Coming out of 4 there is just a mess. These guys are going to be glad that next week's an off week so they can take a break. Martinsville is not being a kind old girl tonight.
No, it's not. And I mean, it's one of the most difficult tracks out there. So, I mean, you're gonna have to take your look and say, hey, if I might not be the best, but I'm gonna eventually get up there, and by just missing the wrecks. Now, if everybody takes that mentality, you'll start seeing some green flag runs.
I mean, at this point, if people would just, I mean, look at George Kovacic. He's having a good, smooth night. He's staying out of trouble. Nice, consistent laps. He's not overdriving the corners. And right now, he's sitting there in the lead.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So you don't always have to be super, super fast. You know, you can take your time and, you know, make your way to the front. And having a full car is a lot better than, you know, using your fast repair on lap 15 and then having something happen and, you know, maybe being out of the race before the end of the race. So
George Kovacic is your leader. Greg Woods second. We saw some guys pit. David Orfano, Chris Pendle. I mean, some of those guys went with my strategy, but some of them went with your strategy. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see whose strategy ends up paying off. But
yeah, absolutely.
As we're going through this, let's go ahead and get Chris Pendle in here and get our stage interview. Hey Chris, this is the broadcast booth. Do you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey man, great first stage. We saw you pit there. What do you think you'll have to do to get back up to the front?
Well, hopefully stay out of all these cautions and not get involved in anything. But she's fast tonight. I got her dialed in, I think, to where I want her to be. I didn't take tires there. I'm trying to save a set just in case. You never know. Might get lucky and get a green flag run here. But she's fast tonight. We'll try to stay out of all the issues and go back up there and be there at the end, hopefully.
Yeah, man. Hope to see you up there. We are 1 to green, so we'll let you go back to your team.
All right, thanks. I appreciate it.
You're welcome, man. Good luck the rest of the way.
That was your stage winner, Chris Pendle. Back in 6th right now, but like he said, he wants to stay out of the trouble and get back up there.
And you know, he's got a fast car. He said he's got her where she wants it, where he wants her to be. So we'll have to watch out for him to come through the field. I sure look for him to be there at the end. I know he's had some bad races here the last couple of weeks, but I think he'll be there at the end. He's a short track guy, so we're back on the green.
Let's go ahead and go to our turning it up session. Welcome back, everybody. That was a turning up session. We are now under caution for Angel Santiago. Let's see what happened here. Looks like Angel just got loose and went around. Single car spin. But, I mean, it is what it is, and they'll get back going.
Yeah, unfortunate for Angel tonight. He's got that Junior Dunleavy paint scheme out there. I think, as we talked to Angel before the race tonight, one of his favorite drivers, and so throwing it back to one of his favorite drivers, that's always a really cool thing to do. So we'll hopefully get him. He'll get his thing settled out. Not a lot of damage to the car, so he should be okay. But we'll get him. He'll get it back up there.
Yeah, I think so too. And I mean, it's just been a difficult season for him. Bad luck has plagued him, and I mean, he'll get through it. Blake Henderson is Alfred Denny fan. He says, "Give me Alfred or give me death."
There we go.
There you go.
Let us know who your favorite drivers are. We'll shout them out. We'll try to get them a little airtime. We'll get your favorite drivers. Alfred had a little incident there a little while ago, but Alfred's he'll get it back up there. Just take a little time.
Oh yeah, for sure. And it looks like we're coming to one to green as they're starting to kind of sort each other out. But no, they're gonna keep those pace car lights on. 30 laps to go in the stage. 30 minutes into the race. This race is flying by, ain't it?
Oh yeah, we're getting there. We're over halfway. So yeah, these guys are. Hopefully, we'll get started and get a little green flag run. I know these guys would rather see a green flag run. So it's always better to have a little green flag run in these races, and they don't like riding under caution as much as people. We know everybody we want to see some racing tonight, so we'll get these guys going. They'll get it running here shortly.
Yeah,
The pace lights are out on top of that pace car. Looks like we're going green this next time by, Joseph.
it sure does, and I mean, I just love Martinsville. These guys are beating and banging and providing some great action for us, but we're heading into turn 3, and we see them coming down the front stretch here, and you can see Barney Fife Jr. wave that green flag, and you see these guys heading to turn 1. But
George
Greg
Kovacic
Wood on the outside of George Kovacic. Will he make the pass on the outside? Will he take the lead? It won't happen on exit. Can he get into 1 and 2? But Chris Pendle all over the back bumper of these two. What will he do? Looks like the outside lane might be the place to be right now, because we see both our 2 of our top 3 up there.
Caution is out.
Let's see what happens here. Oh, looks like a disagreement on braking markers, and Todd Gleek went around.
Yeah, it looks like he just. I'm not sure really what happened there. It was a little different, if I have to say so myself. Like you said, maybe a difference in braking lines, or not sure what might have happened there. And unfortunate though for Todd, as he was having a good run. So hopefully things will get settled down here as we're back under the caution here at Martinsville with the KMM NewGen Series.
Yeah, I mean, the cautions aren't the greatest, but I mean, it's fun watching them either way because it while we are green, it's really exciting.
Yeah, because you got side-by-side action just about everywhere on the track. That's the thing about the confines of Martinsville Speedway. So we'll get these guys going, and it will certainly be exciting here when we get toward the end of the race. Because if you think they're being calm now, when that wind's on the line, they'll really start rooting and gouging. So it's just going to keep getting better, folks.
It really is, and closing in on halfway, it's gonna start picking up with an intensity.
We're under caution again. No takers on pit road this time. Most of the field were just down pit road, so we'll have to. I would say when we get to the end of this next stage, it will have a lot of takers on pit road.
Yeah, and I really think it's going to be a track position race more than anything because you look at the guys up front and they don't have that much damage. But as you go towards the back of the pack, it's starting to get more dirty as you go on. Like, John McIntyre doesn't have a nose.
Yeah, we got lots of cars without a nose there, as you see on John Garrett there. No nose.
Fairly clean.
It's fairly clean, that 07 Piedmont Airlines machine. Old Terry Labonte Sterling Marlin throwback.
Alfred Denny.
Alfred Denny and the Wood Brothers throwback this weekend.
He's damaged, but I mean, it's not as bad as some of these guys.
No, he's got a lot more car than most of the guys do, that's for sure. And it looks like the lights are on top of the pace car. We'll be going green this time by. That was a quickie yellow.
It was, and we got 20 to go in the stage. I think these guys can make it green until then.
Let's keep trying to will it into existence. It's Greg Woods off. Here we go. Chris Pendle right on his bumper as they dive it down into turn one. George Kovacic is in third. Here comes David Lorfano back up to battle for third. Chris Pendle right on the bumper. Greg Wood as they head into three. You got Chris Pendle with fresh tires, and you got Greg Wood with same tires he started the race with.
Well, you heard Chris say that he didn't take tires on that pit stop. So.
Oh, you're right. So he got fuel, but he saved his tires. So still an awfully fast hot rod in that number 6 as he overshoots it a little bit. He'll lose a little ground there to the 78. Just got to be smooth and hit your marks. That's the thing. You get this is a rhythm track, and as you well know that, Joseph. You sort of get in a rhythm as you get in the accelerator, get on the brake. You get into a rhythm and if you can stay in that same rhythm, usually you'll put down some pretty consistent laps.
Yeah, and James McCanny just spun it, I think. So let's go ahead and see what just happened. Oh, looks like this got contact with David Martinsville. Unfortunate for him. But like you were saying, it's definitely a rhythm track. But the hardest part about it is if you can't hit that rhythm, which it's so hard to get in a rhythm here, it's not going to be fun. That's for sure. It's going to be a struggle.
As we're under caution again, looks like we may have some takers on pit road this time as Greg Wood pulls to the inside there on the backstretch. Chris Pendle's going right with him. Well, they sort of tried to make people think they were going to do it, and nobody came.
Yeah, let's go ahead and go to commercial here.
Drivers that took time, all of them within 3.5 tenths of each other tonight is going to be a very closely competitive race.
As the field works its way out of the 3-4 complex, the only thing that's left to say is wipe the visor, adjust the 5-point safety harness, because race fans, it's showtime!
Amazing looking cars already. Green flag will fly.
Well, oh, the rocket! Well, one thing that you're going to see at this track that we haven't seen the last few weeks is a surface that's multi-group. I think this is the first multi-group surface we're going to have.
After an amazing race at Daytona, we now come to the West Coast and Auto Club Speedway in Fontana, California for the second round of the Way She Goes Racing League Cup Series.
Everybody to the Kool-Aid Monster Cup Series here at Martinsville. And, an exciting race so far. We've officially hit the halfway point, a little over actually. But we're about to go green, and what are your thoughts on this race so far?
Man, it's been exciting. These guys are just going after it every lap, and it's just going to keep getting as it gets closer and closer to the end. These guys, the urgency is going to start picking up. But the pace car is off. We're getting ready to go green here.
You see Barney Fife Jr. holding the green flag, ready to start waving it, and green flag is out, and he is waving that flag.
Greg Wood is our leader. Chris Pendle there falling right in behind him. David Lorfano to third. And looks like Sid Butler going to the inside. Ira Kohlhaas coming out of 4 here.
10 laps to go in the stage. Who will get it? Chris Pendle, Greg Wood, or David Orfano, or even Sid Butler? I don't know, but it's getting close. But David Orfano looking to make a move on Chris Pendle, it looks like.
Yeah, absolutely. He's inching in there on him. He's on the rear bumper now of the 6. David Lorfano, I've said it every week. He's our long run guy. As you see there, Chris Pendle gets up on the curb a little bit, gets Lorfano right up on his rear bumper.
Looks like we got another caution here. Nolan just loses it in front of Angel and goes around.
Just a one-car incident. As you said, we are under caution here. Probably be about 6 or 7 laps to go when we get the green flag.
Let's go ahead and bring in David Orfano here. Hey David, this is the broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I get you, bud.
Hey man, you're having a great run out here there today. Working your way through the field after that pit stop. What do you think you got to do to get up there and get by Greg Wood and Chris Pendle?
I'm not sure. Greg and Chris are pretty good here. I've noticed Chris keeps locking up his tires here, getting in the corner, trying to take advantage of it, but I just can't quite get the run in on him. But We'll see. I don't know. They're pretty good. Greg's good. Been up front here most of the night, so just keep digging, I guess.
Yeah, man. You're having a great run, like I said. And anybody you'd like to thank before we let you go?
Well, Lucky Dog Detailing for being the sponsorship here, and Holio cornhole bags and boards.
Alright, that's your third place runner, David Orfano. Sounded like he was confident.
Yeah, that's the thing with David. He he's very consistent. He doesn't overdrive his stuff, and he'll be there at the end. I can just about promise you that. Because the pace lights are still on here. Probably gonna be maybe what 4 or 5 laps to go when we get the green flag till we go to the stage end.
Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and get to the stage here. Or not the stage here. The one to green right here. And I mean 2 Chevys, 1 Toyota. And then if you go even farther back, there's 2 more Chevys in the top 5. So, pretty good parity through the field.
Yeah, it's gonna and it's just gonna keep getting more urgent as we get closer, especially after the end of this stage. You'll see a lot of people come down pit road to get tires, and
you see,
and green flag is out.
Amazing jump there as he's going through the backstretch now. Him and Chris Pendle have been going at it all night long. Chris to his back bumper. Does he make the move? And the caution is out. John Garrett, looks like it might have been him involved with that. That will be the stage, we just got word. Oh, looked like John Garrett just got caught up in a little bit of a spin.
Yeah, looks like he got a little help there, so.
Your
Here we
stage
go.
winner, Greg Wood.
Yeah, here they come. Gonna get 4 tires and fuel, and maybe the last time we see him on pit road, Joseph.
Yeah, I mean, the way it's gone, I think it might be. When he gets out of pit road, we'll bring him in here. But for now, let's go to another commercial. Well, welcome back, everybody. Let's go ahead and bring in Greg Wood here. So we had some guys stay out. This is your stage winner, Greg Wood. Damon, take it away.
Greg Wood, this is Damon Joseph in the booth. You got a copy of my man?
Yes, sir, I do.
Tell you what, man, you got that hot rod looking awfully good out there tonight. Going home that stage 2 win. I had a little incident early on coming out of 4. Not a lot of damage to the car. You're able to keep going. Well, what's it going to take tonight to keep that thing up front?
Keep this thing plastered to the curb. Just don't touch the curb like I did coming out before that lap. But yeah, I mean, I've kept it pretty clean. The only damage I really have is from under caution, people backing up into me. So I'm just going to try to keep her down low, but I can pass people on the outside, so it really doesn't matter to me. I can pick them off wherever. So let's see what happens.
Well, good luck for the rest of the way, man. Excuse me. And we'll see you here at the end of the race.
All right, sir. Have a good one.
Pace car is off, and that was your stage winner, Greg Wood.
Put me back in my room.
And we're back under green here. Jonathan Coswell gets a great jump. George Kovacic right on his bumper. And Ron Morris Jr. is up to 3rd.
Yeah, a lot of parity up front now, and Jonathan Cogswell running a different line than we've seen all night from the leaders. And Greg Wood in a little bit of trouble, it looks like. He got high out of the corner. Orfano got by, and Josh Pombrion's involved. Oh, all of our front runners!
David Lorfano gets through, but I think the rest of the front runners got caught up in that mess, unfortunately. As you can see there, Greg Wood was turned around sideways. Chris Pendle was in that. Zachary Cleek was in that one. That happened right at the front of the field. David Lorfano squeaked underneath them there.
Pendle didn't get that much damage either, so Greg Wood, a lot of damage on that Toyota. Unfortunate for him. It's like every time we talk to him, he gets in a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, it's the old broadcaster curse, I guess. We start talking about somebody and they end up having issues. So there'll be some takers for pit road this time. I'd say some of these guys may come down. That's some fake.
These guys just going under caution, just taking these laps off. A little over an hour, or a little under an hour through this race. Lap 100, I'd say at most we got 30 minutes left, at least 10. So
Yeah. 54 laps, or 53 laps when we get here to the flag this time by. Maybe going green this time. Next time by, rather. No, still got another lap under caution here. So we'll do a run through the field. George Kovacic is our leader. Jonathan Cogswell running 2nd. Ron Morris Jr. running 3rd. David Lorfano is 4th.
yeah, let's go through the field here real quick. We got George Kovacic in the lead, 2nd, Jonathan Cogswell 3rd, Ron Morris Jr. 4th, Zach Woods 5th, Angel Santiago 6th, Chris Pendle 7th, John McIntyre 8th, David Monosfall 9th, Nolan Pombrion 10th, James Santoyo 11th, John Garrett 12th, Bill Sleet 13th, Greg Wood Jr. 14th, Zachary Cleek 15th, Josh Pombrion. We saw him get caught up in that. 16th, George Jules. 17th, David Orfano. 18th, Ira Kohlhaas. 19th, Matt Langley. 20th, Alfred Denny. 21st, James McKinney. 22nd, Sid Butler. 23rd, Todd Gleek. And 24th, Kyle Harbin. We're going green this time, so it's going to be entertaining.
Every lap of this race so far has been entertaining, so it's just going to keep getting more and more entertaining.
there's a little bit of a stack up that restart. Looks like everybody's trying to get down to that bottom. Jonathan Cogswell making that outside work, but George Kovacic, he leads.
He's got a good restart that time, Joseph.
He's kind of been the sleeper all day. We've talked about him some, but he's kind of been running around 4th or 5th, and a lot of those guys that he's been battling with throughout the race, other than Chris Bindle, are 10th on back.
Yeah, and like I say, we got Zachary Woods there getting in the wall in 3 and 4. As long as George Kovacic keeps that thing out front, he's probably thinking to those guys, y'all keep on wrecking. Y'all wreck all you want to.
Looks like he just had his brake bias a little too low, wheel hopped into the corner and spun it.
As we're back under caution here at Martinsville Speedway, 102 of 150 laps in the books. 48 laps to go. As you know, they should go pretty quick here. George Kovacic is our leader. Ron Morris running second. Chris Pendle third. Angel Santiago running fourth. John McIntyre back in fifth. Jonathan Cogswell running sixth. So, quite a shuffle up after that last big caution coming out of turn 2 there.
Yeah, I mean, pace laps are ticking through, and these guys just trying to figure out what they got to do to get a little advantage over the rest of the field. And David Orfano and Greg Wood 9th and 12th. So it seems like it's going to be a George Kovacic versus Chris Pendle show to the end.
And for anybody not watching, the Xfinity just had their big one.
Yeah, it looks like Sam Mayer just kind of lost it there and caused the biggest wreck I've ever seen at Martinsville.
I mean, that's a parking lot on the front straightaway. And they're still wrecking. And the caution's out. But back to the KMM throwback race tonight. George Kovacic, he's got that thing out front. He's had some great restarts the last couple of laps, so really curious to see if he can keep that up front. He's having a great run tonight. I'm really happy for George tonight getting that good run. He's had some bad luck, unfortunately, and hopefully he'll be able to keep that thing up front and get a good finish tonight.
Yeah, I mean, pace car lights are off, and Chris Pendle lining up right behind your leader George Kovacic. Second will be Ron Morris Jr. and good run. Hopefully it's not like the rest of the season has been when we mention his name, but Angel Santiago, P4.
Yeah, having a good run tonight in that Junior Don Levy. Looking forward. That number 90 Holly Myers Ford Mustang. Here we go. We're coming back under green. Another good restart by George Kovacic. Chris Pendle right on his bumper as they dive into turn 1. Ron Morris Jr. gets run a little bit high. Angel Santiago will get underneath him. George Kovacic holding it on that as low as he can. And Chris Pendle got to get just a little bit lower.
The battle right here is Chris Pendle and George Kovacic. Greg Wood just got in something. Looks like he just got under Nolan Pontbriand and got sideways. Hasn't had the greatest of luck since we talked to him, so sure he's not happy with how this race has gone for him after stage 2.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he'll want us to talk to him anymore during cautions. Unfortunately, he was having an awesome run tonight.
Let's see if we can bring in Angel Santiago. Hey Angel, this is the broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you guys. How you doing today?
Doing good, man. You got that Junior Don Levy Ford looking awfully nice up there. How's the car tonight?
I don't know how it's looking anymore. I think I've gotten every fender ripped off with this thing, but man, this thing's actually driving pretty good. Having a blast running up here with these guys. Nice to have a pretty good run and at a track I'm really enjoying.
Yeah, you still got a rear bumper and a nose clip. It's more than most of the guys have out there, so still looking pretty good. We're just commenting that the real Xfinity race just had their big one. You've already had your big one there a few laps ago, and you squeaked by there. So hopefully keep that thing up front, man, and have a good run.
Yeah, it's the only reason why I got up here, and also being able to stay out in that last I think the last stage break. I mean, car's good. Tires aren't feeling too bad. I'm trying my best not to overdrive it. I got a lot of fast guys around me here, so just kind of minding my P's and Q's and trying to hold on. I need a good finish. Man, you guys haven't interviewed me yet, and it's a shame.
Yeah, well, we were trying to not to, and we just talked to Greg Wood, and he just spun. So,
oh great, yes.
We're just going to apologize in advance, buddy.
You're gonna give me all the broadcasters' curses. I screw people over on Wednesday nights all the time. If anybody's watching from Ghost, they don't even want me to talk to them. They just told me don't bring them in anymore.
Well, buddy, good luck the rest of the way. I think you guys might be 2 to green right now, so we'll let you guys get ready to go, and hope maybe we'll talk to you at the end of the race, man.
I appreciate it. You guys enjoy yourselves. Thank you.
Bye-bye. That was Angel Santiago and then number 90 Ford Mustang. I hope he survives now that we've talked to him.
Yeah, it's just been a rough day for anybody we've talked to. So let's hope that trend doesn't continue. I mean, only guy that we've seen be able to keep it up there that we've talked to is Chris Pendle. Even he's had a little bit of damage.
Yeah, George Kovacic's doing pretty good so far. So.
George Kovacic, 40 laps to go. Will he be able to hold the Hornets off?
I think it's just getting started. Let's see what kind of restart he gets here.
Oh!
There you go. Chris Pendle spins the tires.
He was able to keep it off of George Kovacic, unlike Sam Mayer, so...
Here we go. We're going to go 3 wide into turn 3. Not sure if this is going to work or not, boys.
How did that just work?
I don't know. But looks like Chris Pendle may pay for it. And now...
Oh!
We're wrecking again. And Angel got through it.
Oh!
George Kovacic's on his top and barrel rolling.
A flip at Martinsville. Have you ever?
No, I never.
Didn't think I'd see a flip.
You know what? After the night we've had tonight, I'm not sure we're done seeing crazy stuff. So as these guys are getting their tires cleaned off, Ron Morris Jr. having a good run tonight. So far. We've got 34 laps to go. And hopefully these guys will have a, hopefully it's going to settle down. I'd like to see them get a good green flag run. Here comes our lucky dog to get his lap back. Or one of his laps back. But yeah, it's been a tough night out there for these KMM NewGen Series Cup drivers. It's just if you can keep it from snapping loose off the corners, which is some of these drivers have done that. Ron Morris's car looks pretty clean. He survived that 3 wide. George Kovacic unfortunately didn't survive and sort of got the bad end of that. But as we keep circling here, it's at least these guys are being able to sit in the comfort of their homes tonight and drive, and they're not out in the cold like they are in Martinsville tonight. So they've got that going for them.
Yeah, I mean, these guys just gotta keep it out of trouble. I think they can do it. Pace car lights are off. We'll be going green with 30 laps to go. Who do you got?
I don't know, man. I don't want to jinx anybody. I'd love to see Angel get a win tonight. He's keeping it as clean as possible. Ron Morris has got a good car. I think it's going to be Chris Pendle. Pace car is off on pit road. Ron Morris brings us through 3 and 4. He will be our leader on this restart. And there he goes. He gets a good start there. Gets up in front of Chris Pendle.
Oh,
Chris Pendle stays right. He's sticking right with him, though. There goes Angel Santiago. He's up to 3rd. There, Chris Pendle.
He won't be able to make the move stick. Pendle. He's gonna have to make a move soon.
Laps are starting to tick off as we're 29 laps to go.
It'd be great to see a 30 lap run to the end to see who has the best car.
Here comes Chris Pendle. Ron Morris throws a block.
Oh wow! I don't know how Ron Morris was able to stick that. Ira Kohlhaas, a little bit.
Caution is out.
A little bit of carnage. Let's go back and see this.
He's looking on the inside of Modespa there. Oh, Modespa, and then I think Greg Wood might have got him just a little bit.
And then just a parking lot. Oh!
Don't think I've ever seen that happen before. Even the pace car waited. Unfortunate. Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen a car spin down into the exit of pit road and then back out on the track like that. Unfortunate for George Kovacic. That's the second incident he has had to deal with tonight. Ron Morris Jr. still our leader, coming to 25 laps to go. Chris Pendle sitting there in second. Angel Santiago's moved up to 3rd. So this is still anyone's race at this point, Joseph. Still got 24 laps to go. We get a good green flag run. It could could tick off pretty quick.
Yeah, I think it's going to tick off very quickly. 25 laps can honestly take 10 minutes at this track. 20-second laps, 19-second laps, something around there.
Yeah, you're right.
That's 3 laps a minute if you go green.
Yeah, it just these guys are, you know, they're. I know they're wanting to get a green flag run too, because you know they don't like riding around on pace laps. I'm sure.
Yeah, and I think these guys are going to take their week break to practice for Texas, a difficult track. And, yeah.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see how this car will run at Texas. You know, we're going to have that really flat 1 and 2. You know, there's some banking there, but you know, iRacing doesn't have the benefit of the PJ1 or the resin that they lay down at Texas. So, really curious to see how these guys will get these cars handling there.
One to green here, and will Pendle be able to make the move on the outside?
No, I think, you know, Ron Morse Jr., as long as he can get a good restart without spinning those tires, I think, you know, things keep happening behind him. He's in a catbird seat right now.
I think so too, and I don't think we're done with the cautions.
I agree with you. Yeah, I think that, you know, we have 24 to go here. It'll be 23 when we get to the green flag here. You see those guys trying to get that straighter launch on this restart. Ron Morse Jr. with another good restart. He throws that car down into 1 and 2. He gets a little high.
He goes wide. That opens up the door for Chris Pendle. Pendle on the inside. Now Orfano in the picture. Santiago puts the bumper to Ron Morris.
Here they come.
Oh, and a rack is back.
Yeah, this is about the time that I thought we would start seeing, you know, the bumpers and things like that. But we've seen it all night. So, you know, unfortunate for these guys again. Dave Mospah has been in several of these, but thankfully Martinsville is not very aero dependent. So, you know, just got to keep these cars up front. We'll, you know, we're going to be less than 20 laps to go when we take the green here. So.
Alright. So, what do you think?
I try not to.
Do you think this race will finish before the Xfinity race?
Depends on when they lift the red flag, I guess. Still time to clean up the Christmas shopping parking lot that was on the front straightaway there a minute ago.
Yeah.
Because here we come. Here comes Todd Cleat to get a lap back. These cautions are certainly helping the guys, you know, try to stay on the lead lap and get laps back if they're a lap down. So
look who's coming into the picture.
Dave Orfano and Greg Wood. Yeah. Not over yet.
It's not over yet.
And Angel Santiago has finally lost the nose of his car.
Yeah, that contact he made, I think that gave it up.
So hey, we haven't done any trivia tonight. So here's the trivia. who won their final race of their Cup career at Martinsville? What driver won their final race of their career at Martinsville? Most recently. I think there have been multiple drivers win the final race of their career at Martinsville. So most recent final race of their career.
I know who it is.
You better know who it is.
I'm just gonna say Matt Kenseth had a little bit to do with it.
And if there was anything that I could say about that, I think that people are saying that that race cost Matt Kenseth a Hall of Fame bid. I think that race should give him a unanimous Hall of Fame bid. Because I have never heard more cheers for a driver after something like that happened. Here we come. The pace car is off. Chris Pendle's he's out of there. He's gone. In the words of the great Phil Robertson, he gone.
Oh!
And we're under caution.
Zachary Cleat just got caught out.
Check out the replay here.
So a big stack up on the restart on that outside line. And then Greg Wood just missed.
Well, I think there was a lot going on there. Because he had to make some evasive action to try to miss. There's some stack up, like you said, and yeah, hopefully, because as everyone knows that watches every week. That's right. We've got Hillbilly Note made a statement. Joseph Lester ran the Lucky Dog detailing car this past Tuesday night. Was running good until a car bounced off of his roof. But we've gone from seeing that Lucky Dog detailing running at Talladega earlier this week to now running at Martinsville. So the biggest track to the smallest track. So you were having a good run as well. But got down to the end of the race. Yeah, another comment. Yeah, I back to that Matt Kenseth Joey Logano incident in 2015. That like I said, I've never heard so many people. The drivers could hear the cheers from the cars with the cars running. So, 13 laps to go here in the KMM Cup Series throwback race. It's Chris Pendle is our leader. Ron Morris Jr. is second. Angel Santiago running third. So, and at this rate, it looks like that the KMM series is 12, be probably 10 to go when we take the green flag, and yeah, looks like the Xfinity series may finish first. We'll see here. We come to 11 to go. The lights are out on top of the pace car. So, I think these KMM guys, I think they can finish this race before the Xfinity guys. I don't think the Xfinity guys are done moving each other.
I don't think we are either.
No, I don't think we are either. Because the leader of the race has shown what he'll do to win a race, so that means everybody else in the field knows that it's fair game. Here we go. We're coming to green. Chris Pendle is our leader.
Great race restart for Angel Santiago. Does he use the bumper? Greg Woods moves him. But Angel Santiago able to hold on to it. Greg Wood, will he let his teammate by? I think Angel's going to send it in there and hope it sticks.
And it did.
Oh,
He got a little loose there. Oh, he's going to come back and hold the brake, hold the brake, hold the brake. Oh, that hurt.
John McIntyre. Don't know what happened there with him and Angel, but
Angel did what he needed to do and hold the brake right there. So there's not much else he could have done. Unfortunately, he got T-boned there. So, but definitely not over. As we've got, we'll probably be 4 or 5 laps to go when we get the green flag, I'm guessing. I mean, we might beat the Xfinity race. I don't know.
Let's see if we can get Ron Morse Jr. in here.
Hey, Ron, this is Damon and Joseph in the booth. You got a copy, my man?
Yeah, I got you.
I tell you what, man, you got that Cale Yarborough Busch throwback looking awful nice, man. How's that car running tonight?
Appreciate it, man. I'm from Timminsville, South Carolina. So he's my hometown hero. So
that's awesome, man. Yeah, I like that car out there, and it looks awfully good. You've had a good run tonight. You think you got something for these front 3?
I got it just as fast as car as everybody else, but I hate being stuck here on the outside. But I'm doing my best to get up there.
All right, buddy. We'll go ahead and get you back with your team, and good luck the rest of the way, man. You've been looking good tonight.
Hey, appreciate it, man.
That was Ron Morse Jr. Looking good tonight, man. He's running 4th. Like he says, he's driving the paint scheme from his childhood hero, living in South Carolina. Most people living in South Carolina growing up probably would have been a Cale Yarborough fan because he's from South Carolina, and he's a tough nut. Let me tell you. Yeah, I agree. He did hold the brake, and there's just not much he could have done. I mean, if he'd have not held the brake, we would have had a bigger mess there. So the comments, Nolan Pompbrown asking where's Our was caught up in a little wreck there. He is running 9th right now, Nolan. So our Kohash running 9th, even though he got caught in that wreck. So probably get the 1 to go here. So we'll be going green with 3 laps to go. Does that sound about right, Joseph?
Yeah, it does. And I think we're gonna finish before the Xfinity race.
I'm beginning to agree with you. The lights right on top of the pace car. Chris Pendle's going to bring them around. We're going to get another restart with 3 laps to go. Greg Wood's got it back up there. At this point, I think it's anybody's race. I think the 2 guys that are just waiting to see what happens with those front 2, Dave Lorfano and Ron Morse Jr., if these guys get into it, they're in the catbird. Well, Dave Lorfano probably already on the inside, is probably in the best position. But here we go. Chris Pendle brings them through 3 and 4. Barney Fife Jr. is going to wave that green flag, and they're off. Chris Pendle gets a great jump. Greg Wood right with him. David Lorfano right on the bumper as well. So top 3 fastest cars of the night so far. Greg Wood drives it in deep, trying to get to that bumper. Chris Pendle. As we're coming to, and Greg Wood gets the wall. David Lorfano gets by him. And
huge wreck.
That's probably going to do it for Greg Wood. Probably will be a tail end start there. I'm guessing. I'm not sure. We'll just have to see how they call it. But yeah, this will put us at overtime here, and I think we just get one green white checkered.
I think we get 3.
Okay, so
We got 3 of these things.
yep,
Yeah,
3
we
green
got
white checkers.
3 green whites.
So we are in KMM overtime. What's funny is the Xfinity race and the KMM, they may get they're one to go in Xfinity, so they're going to get restarted first.
Yeah, they just showed a graphic that they've had 158 green flag laps in their race and 100 caution laps. I feel like it's almost been the same here. Greg Wood does use that EOL penalty to get some fresh tires.
Yeah, he'll probably get some work done on that number 78 Toyota Camry. They're probably coming out looking squeaky clean here in just a couple of laps. And the leader just got moved, or maybe not.
I think Xfinity's going to finish before us.
Yeah, I don't think they're still not done wrecking. Oh my God. For those who missed it, well, we won't. Just in case somebody's going to watch it, we won't build the results. But pretty nice finish there to the end of the Xfinity race, and we're getting ready to go green. Chris Pendle brings them down. Green flag. Chris Pendle gets a great jump. Dave Lorfano right there with him.
David Orfano. He opens up the door for James Santoyo. I think that's going to keep Chris Pendle in the lead unless a caution comes out. I think Pendle has this in the bag. Caution does come out though.
Yep. So we will go 3 more laps.
Let's see what happened here. Looks like Angel just got loose and Will hopped. Wow, he didn't touch the wall there.
That's good. He wanted to save that nose on that car. Oh, and there's going to be a fight. Take your helmet off. Just for everybody, if you're going to start something, take your helmet off. Oh, they're punching. They're punching. Oh, they're punching. They're on the ground. So, just go make a statement. If you're going to do what Ty Gibbs did last week, and you're going to get mad because somebody does it to you, you're a hypocrite. That's all I'm going to say. If you're going to do it to somebody, and then somebody does it to you, you've already showed that it's okay, you're a hypocrite. Good on Sam Mayer for standing up for himself. Ty Gibbs, take your helmet off.
Yeah,
You're racing with the big boys now. Take your helmet off.
Ty Ghost reminds me of Kevin Harvick.
Just a younger version. Here we go. We should be getting the white flag, or getting the one to go this time. Nope, got one more lap under caution. Alright. Pace lights are out on top of the pace car. They're going to line them up here. David Orfano, if he can get a good restart, I think he can give Chris Pendle something. I think his tires are just a little bit fresher than Chris's. You just got to get a good restart here. Chris Pendle gets a good jump. David Lofano, better jump.
Will he be able to make something happen? He's gonna have to run 2 perfect laps to get to Pendle's bumper, but he's able to drive it in a lot deeper through there. Will they get the white flag here? They do. Now it's David Orfano, Chris Pendle. Will David Orfano lay the bumper into 3 and 4? I think he's a little too far back.
Yeah, I think Chris Pendle's got it. Just a little bit too much of a lead on him.
Yep.
Chris Pendle's going to come out of turn 4. He's going to win the race tonight. David Orfano is second. Good race for both these guys. I mean, they both had a little trouble. We got one on the roof there, and 1 and 2. But a good race for everybody tonight. Certainly was exciting. And we had a couple cars on the roof, and Chris Pendle's going to come burn them down. Congratulations to him. David Orfano finishes second, and James Santoyo, best run since his win at Watkins Glen. So as Chris Pendle burns it down, great run by him and that Martin throwback.
Well, let's go ahead and go through the results here. First, we got Chris Pendle. Second, David Orfano. Third, James Santoyo. Fourth, Alfred Denny. Fifth, Zachary Cleek. Sixth, David Montesball. Seventh, John Garrett. He'll be running ARCA at Talladega, so tune in on FS1. I'd say it's going to be on. James McCanney. 8th, 9th, Matt Langley. 10th, George Jewell. 11th, Ira Kohlhaas. 12th, Todd Cleek. 13th, Greg Wood. 14th, Zach Woods. 15th, Bill Sleep. 16th, Angel Santiago. 17th, Josh Pontbriand. 18th, Ron Morris Jr. 19th, Jonathan Cogswell. 20th, John McIntyre. 21st, Sid Butler. 22nd, Nolan Pontbriand. 23rd, George Kovacic. And 24th, Kyle Harvin. Let's go ahead and pull our third place finisher in James Santoyo.
I think he's in Discord. So let's go ahead and grab Dave Lorfano. Dave Lorfano is Damon Joseph in the booth, man. You got a copy?
Hey, I got you guys.
Man, you had a good run tonight in that number 8 Lucky Dog detailing Chevy. How was your race?
Adventurous to say the least. I run up front there early on, and then the pit stop kind of mired me back a little bit. I had to work up through, and then I made a mistake on one of those and got in the back. I can't remember who it was there. I just drove in too hard, got him, had to serve a penalty, go to the tail end, and fight back through it again. So to get a P2, I'll take that all day long, especially here at Martinsville. I think it's just about survival here for the most part. So it was up and down, but I was on the right end of it, I guess.
Well, yeah, man. Congratulations. Another good run for you. We've had 2 or 3 good runs in a row, so good season so far. But congratulations. And anybody want to shout out tonight?
As usual, Lucky Dog Detailing for being the primary sponsor. Holio Cornhole Boards and Bags as an associate sponsor on the car. Angel for, again, allowing me to run with these guys. It's been fun. Congrats to Chris on the win. He was top notch all night long. I know Greg got a unlucky break there at the end. He kind of lost it down the straightaway there and caused a caution. Had to go to the tail. So, and I also want to thank you guys for broadcasting. It's been fun.
Well, yeah, congratulations, my man. Have a good weekend and have a good Easter weekend off.
Awesome. Thank you guys.
That's David Lofano, our second place finisher. Let's go ahead and grab our winner, Joseph.
Yeah. Hey, Chris, this is the broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you guys.
Hey, man, you stayed out of trouble. You got through that race. You won. That just incredible run for you. You get an off week next week, and then you go to Texas. What do you think about this place tonight?
Well, Martinsville, I love this place. I don't know what it is about this track, but I get around well pretty here. I spent a lot of time practicing last night and then practicing today to get used to these cars. Obviously, they got bigger brakes, a lot harder to get. It's a lot easier to drive these cars into the corners deeper. But yeah, I'm glad I got me another win here for not only me, for also my team over at Santiago Racing. Man, this car was bad fast tonight. I think me and Greg, obviously David, and there was some fast guys up there that could have won this race. Everybody, probably about 5 or 6 guys that could have won this race tonight on pure speed alone. But cautions breed cautions, and it was just the survival of the fittest tonight. I'll take a win and move on. I think we're off next week, but to move on to Texas the following week.
Yeah, and we're gonna miss you at Texas because Joseph and I will be at Talladega that weekend. So we'll miss you guys. We're gonna try to still try to watch you guys that Friday night. But congratulations on your win, Chris. And who you want to shout out tonight, my man?
Hey, thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Obviously, thanks to Angel and KMM and guys that runs this league. I know we have had some of our ups and downs as far as things goes, but so far it's not been so bad. It's my first full season. Thanks to my sponsors, Deep Racing, and my teammates over at Deep Racing, my sponsors, Circle B Diecast, Blackwater Suds, Old Timer Hat Company, Grounds and Hounds Coffee. I appreciate it, guys. We wouldn't be able to do this without y'all. And thanks, guys, for broadcasting. I think I seen somebody shares the same birthday with me in the chat. I think I seen that.
Yeah,
guys?
Yeah, Joseph his birthday's on September 20th.
Yeah, my birthday's September 20th. My youngest one's September 21st. So yeah, we that's the oldest. I'm sorry. Yeah, my oldest. But yeah, we all share the same birthday. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and I'm on September 24th. So there you go.
24th, man. We gotta love the September babies.
That's right, man. There's some good kids born in September.
Yes, for sure. But hey, guys, good job broadcast tonight. Thanks to everybody that watched. We appreciate your support, and we'll go get them at Texas.
All right, man. Congratulations, and we'll see you. I can't remember what's after Texas. We'll see you guys then.
All right, thanks, bud.
That's Chris Pendle, our winner. What a great race by Chris. He had to come through the field a couple times, and just great job by him tonight. Any final thoughts, Joseph?
No, not really. Looking forward to being back. Not next week or the week after, but at Talladega, in 3 weeks' time. Yeah, like you said, we'll be tuning in there. But I believe the playoff starts right after Talladega. So
yeah, going to be awfully exciting. But yeah, we'll see everybody in probably 3 weeks. But everybody have a blessed